I dreamed of you last night, bathed in sunlight. My heart was a cigarette burn on a reel of film, a hole that keeps on growing until there is nothing. The screen is white, the theater is dead. My visions have left me, it's like the bleeding man said. I dreamed of you last night, bathed in sunlight. I thought he was a great man because he talked in rhyme, just like the old poems before they got all artsy fartsy. But he died in the theater, choked on popcorn and bullets. My eyes like something not like eyes. I look away. When I left the theater, the world was made of metal, rusty, corroded metal. The air tasted like battery acid, corpses, and something sweet but not pleasant. And as I tried to go over the events in my head, all I could hear is what the butterflies said. I dreamed of you last night, bathed in sunlight. Through the city I walked. The streets were vaguely organic, but I couldn't tell you how. There were no cars, no people to drive them, nothing alive. Except for me, I wonder. It took a while, an hour, a year, whatever. And I finally reached the city limits. The country was crow country. Eye-eating crow country. So I had to turn around and go back to the theater through a city of dead. My legs were tired, but I remember what Mother said. I dreamed of you last night, bathed in sunlight. When I got back to the theater wasn't there. Instead, there was a house. I knocked on the door, and the door opened, and I walked inside. It was nice. The flowers in the pots were fresh, and I smelled cookies baking in the kitchen. The wallpaper was red, except for the black writing, which of course said, I dreamed of you last night, bathed in sunlight. The room nodded its approval. Hello, someone called. Hello, I called back. I've been expecting you. I've been expecting me too. You are my favorite. You are my son. You are the only damned one, worth his weight in love and hate. Close the door, dear, it's getting late. For your death, it's almost time. Why do you always speak in rhyme? Speak in rhyme, dear. Here we all do. Speak a few words and you'll see that it's true. So I spoke. I can still remember when I learned how to forget again, but I forgot to remember how to remember what I forgot just now. But I do recall that even then I forgot to remember to forget again. But if indeed I forgot to forget, then why can't I remember it? I was confused, but the human took my hand and sat me down and picked up a book called Night. And together we read. I liked the story because on every page it said, I dreamed of you last night, bathed in sunlight.